All right, welcome to yoga. We're gonna come to our mat and go ahead and get started. We've got a short yoga practice today. So if you come to the back of your mat here, that way we've got some space in front of us. We're just gonna roll shoulders here, take the hands behind, interlace and stretch open the chest, lifting the heart, drawing your shoulders down and back. And then release, just kind of shake everything out. Again, just kind of big shoulder rolls here. Big breath in as the shoulders come up, back and down. Breathe out. And then take the arms overhead, hold on to the wrist, stretch over to your side, bowing into the side ribs. And then come over, take the other arm, draw the shoulder away, so we're not hunching the shoulder towards the ear, but we're getting that stretch on the side body. And then come up, we're gonna just forward fold, take the hands down the legs, softly bending the knees. And just let your low back stretch. Walk your hands over to one side. And then walk the hands over to the other side. And then come back to center, let the head hang. Just turn the head to say yes and no. Soft bend in the knees, slowly roll up. Slow, slow, slow. We're gonna do that again. Take arms overhead, hold on to the wrist, stretch to the side. Your feet stay nice and balanced. You wanna feel that kind of balance of feet pressing down, but then you get some flexibility and space in the side body. And then take it over to the other side. And then come up. Little back bend, lift your chest, squeeze the glutes, those muscles on your seat. And then slow forward fold, just letting the low back release again. And I want you to put a nice soft bend in the knees and just sway side to side, letting the back open gently. Let the chin tuck, and then walk your hands forward right into a plank position. You can go ahead and lower the knees here. And then we're gonna lower chest and chin, elbows in nice and close. Now stretch your toes back, lift to a cobra, and then look over your right side, drawing your left shoulder down, and then we go to the other side. Look over your left side and draw your right shoulder down. Release down, press up and back to a child's pose, nice and long. Fingers stretched long, pressing your chest towards the ground. We're gonna walk our hands over to the right, and then just stretch into your right side rib, left side ribs. And then walk your hands over to the other side, bowing into the right side ribs. And then come back to center. Come into a cat and cow. So you're in hands and knees, wrists right underneath the shoulders. Little bend in the elbows as we look up. And then press the floor away. Again, nice big breath. Dropping the belly, arching the spine. And round. One more time. Nice big breath. Then we go back into a down dog. So lift your hips high. Press the inner thighs back. And I want you to let the arms plug into the shoulders here. Belly button pulls in. You're feeling those shoulder blades go down your back. And then you'll gently just press one heel down, then the other. Let's roll forward to a plank again, lowering the knees, and then we come down. Let's take your left arm forward, reach back with your right hand to your foot. Now if your hand does not meet your foot, I want you to put a strap or a towel around. You're gonna hold on just right here. Take your time, and if you're able, you can just kind of pause here, go grab a little something to hold onto your foot. Right here, I want your foot to press away from you so that you open up the front of your shoulder. And then just come down and switch. Reach back for the other side. come on down. And then we're gonna press up, nice and easy. Let's tuck your left arm underneath your right arm. Just stretching in the outside of the shoulder, resting your head. Reach the fingertips long to the top of the mat, feeling length on both sides of the waist. Nice big breath in and out. Bring the hand down, and then we're gonna switch. Take the right arm under. Bring ourselves back up to our table position. Lift the hips into downward dog. Nice and strong with the arms, pressing the hips up and back. Now let's walk the feet to the top of the mat, right into your forward fold. Hold opposite elbows, and again, take those forearms over to the right and then over to the left. Trying to get some space in the low back. I want you to soften your knees. That way we're not tugging on the back and the hamstrings. I want you to feel a nice even amount of energy and kind of intensity there. So the key here is to really listen to your body. Go really easy, be gentle, and be in tune with how your body's feeling. We don't want to over-exert. We don't want to force. That's where we find balance. Patience for ourselves. Good balance from the rest of your week. And then again, roll up really slowly. I want you to feel that stretch in your spine as you come all the way up. Roll shoulders up, back and down, interlace, stretch knuckles down, lift chest. And then soften your knees, forward fold, arms go forward, chin tucks. Feel the stretch in the shoulders here. And then we're gonna come up, hands to the legs, flat back, breathe in. Exhale, come on down. Hands down, take your left leg back so you come into a lunge. The back knee comes down. And we're gonna bring our hands to our front thighs, sink the hips. Now draw the shoulders back. Now, I want you to take, so if you've got your right leg forward, take your left hand behind you, hold on to your left wrist, draw it over the right, and then top of the head goes to the right. So we stretch into the side of the neck. And then bring that left hand down inside your foot, right hand to your knee, gentle twist here. Drawing in from the belly, you're working this shoulder to this knee. So we're not forcing it, we feel that movement come from the low belly, from the low back. Now bring the hands down, sink the hips here, feeling the stretch in the left hip flexor. And then we're gonna sit back and straighten the leg, finding a nice hamstring stretch. We'll visit the hamstring a few times here this morning or this afternoon, whenever you're watching this. All right, inhaling, come back into the hands on the ground. Back, we tuck our toes, downward dog. Hips up nice and high. Now the leg that was in front of you, your right leg, let's take it up to the sky. Little down dog split, and then you're going to stack your hips, bend your knee. Feel the stretch in the front of the thigh. Take your time getting there, and if you need an option, bring your knee down so that you're like in a table position, letting that foot go behind you. We're looking to stretch the knee up to the sky, getting the hip flexor stretch for the right side. And then bring the foot down. We're gonna pedal our feet. Come forward into plank. Exhale, lower nice and easy. If you want to, the knees come down. Lift your chest, draw the shoulder blades down the back, and then release down. Press up and back to your downward dog. Take your time. Take a deep breath in. Good breath out. And then we'll walk our feet to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Come up halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Let's sweep arms out to the side. Little bend in the knees so that we grow as we come up to the top. Palms press, we lift our chest. And exhale, right back down, easily forward fold. Hands go slide down the legs. We're gonna take the right leg back now. Lunging back, sinking into the front hips here. Feel that hip flexor stretch, and then when you're ready, just make sure this knee doesn't go past the ankle. We come up, Now we'll take the right hand behind, hold on with your left hand, drawing the arm over to the side so that the shoulder goes back, and then you take your top of your head over to the left, opening up the right side of the neck. So bring your chin to where it feels good. Then we'll bring your right hand down inside your foot, left hand to your knee, and then gently twist. Just find the amount of rotation that feels good to you. Feel it coming from low back, from low belly, rotate, rotate. And then this shoulder, I want it to draw back so that your chest is nicely open to the left side. Let's bring our hands down, frame the foot, and then step back into your downward dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhaling, lower easy. And then lift up, nice and slow, strengthening our back body, opening front body. Let's go back to child's pose here. Lengthen, lengthen. Deep breath in and out. Roll up to your table pose. Take your left foot forward again so that we don't forget our hamstring stretch. Go ahead and sit back and straighten the leg. Reaching the heart towards the top of the foot. Just feel that little bit of space in the back of the leg. Deep breath in and out. And then soft bend in the knee, tuck your back toes. Back to our downward dog. The left leg lifts behind us, down dog split. Stack the hip, bend the knee, feel that hip flexor stretch. Feel the right heel pressing down on the mat. Long leg there. We'll bring the foot down and pedal our feet here. Feel the arms plug in, and then we're going to step our feet to the top of the mat, right into forward fold. Come up halfway. Let's draw the shoulders down away from the ears, and then exhale and fold. Slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Baby back bend. Exhale, hands to the heart, and just allow yourself to pause here. Both feet press down, top of the head's lifting. Deep breath in. Good breath out. Release the hands, take the hands behind, interlace, draw your shoulders back. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, hands down, step your right foot back. Let's come into warrior one. Releasing your back heel down. Your feet are on right and left of the mat. So this one's on this side, this one is on this side of the mat so that your hips can square to the front. And then we're going to take our hands behind, interlace, just bend into that front knee as much as feels good. So if you're up here, that's fine. I want this leg to be really strong. You're pressing down through the outside of your foot, and then this knee, make sure it's going out towards the pinky toe. Belly button is in, chest is up tall. Just draw your shoulders down if you like to. If you need to, just kind of make some adjustments with the neck as we're here. And then you're going to heel toe your front foot to your right so that this ankle or this heel would intersect the arch of your back foot. We're going to come into warrior two. So your belly button and chest face this direction. Your arms are out and this knee is again bending towards the pinky toe. Soften the arms and just reach through fingertips. Let's straighten the leg and then bend it, finding strength in that left leg here. Pressing into the heel, the big toe mound. Make sure the feet are both pressing down evenly. Just in and out here. We're looking to keep the shoulders right over the hips. And if you have tension in your shoulders, just bring your hands to your hips here without asking for any movement or any effort from your shoulders. Then we're going to take our back hand down the back leg, lift your front arm, draw the shoulder back so you're in a nice reverse warrior. That front leg is probably on fire a bit, but that's on purpose so that we can get a good stretch. Feel that hamstring stretching, and then we're going to windmill our hands down. Frame that front foot. Your back foot's going to come in slightly, and then you're in a pyramid pose. So if you need some space, come up onto your leg. Your hips are squared here. I'm going to turn so that you can see straight on. So your feet are on right and left again. Both legs are straight, and then we're going to come down nice and easy. And just take your time. If you've got blocks or something, if you've got a chair you can put in front of you, I want you to feel the hamstring stretch right here for your left leg. Take a nice big breath in and out. And then softly, you're going to soften the knee in front and step into forward fold. Come up halfway, and then forward fold. Soft bend in the knees, let's come all the way up. Reach long at the top, palms press, low back, glutes squeeze, we forward fold and breathe out. Come up halfway, and we're going to do the other side. So I'm just going to kind of turn my mat a little bit so that I'm not facing away from you. Now your left leg goes back. Release the left foot. So we come up into warrior one. Now on the other side. So again, your hips are squared this way. Feet are on right and left. Let's draw the shoulders down. Belly in. Just bending into that front knee. Back leg really strong. So make sure you're not on the arch of the foot. I don't want the outside of your foot to lift. I want it to root down, to feel the strength, feel the muscle pulling to the bone here. And then your belly is in and up. So if you're feeling like you're arched here, get a little tuck here so that you've got strong stability here, and then support in your low back, bending into the knee. And then heel toe your foot to the left, and we come into warrior two now. So we were facing that way. Now our belly and chest facing this way, arms out long. Press the knee out. Still, this leg is really strong. The heel is kind of to the back of the mat, and your toes are peeking to the front. And your arms can be out long. Maybe turn those palms up to draw your shoulders down. But if you're feeling tension in the neck, I want you to just bring your hands to your hips and just go in and out of the leg here. Feel the stretch, feel the strength in that front leg. This one stays nice and strong the whole time. You're just in and out of the leg. Likely feeling some stretch in the inside of the back leg. Belly button pulls in. When you're ready, we come into our reverse warrior. Hand down, front arm lifts, big side stretch, sinking into your front hip flexor, your front hip crease. Squeeze that leg, come on. Hamstring, feel it all really strong, a good amount of intensity in your body. And then we're gonna windmill the hands down. Let's move ourselves into our pyramid pose. So the back leg comes in, and then again, I'm gonna turn to face you. If you need space, you come up the leg here, and then come on down, nice and slow. Feel that hamstring stretch. Pyramid pose is one of those. So good to target the back of the leg. It can be very intense, so if you're really feeling this, come up a little bit. Feel free to put a little bend in the knee and then straighten. Let's take 3 breaths here, just to slow ourselves down. And then we'll go ahead and step into our forward fold. Shake out those legs. Come up halfway and forward fold. Let's leave your left hand down, and you're going to take your right arm up to the sky. Twisting in your fold, your left knee bends and your right leg straightens. We're gonna switch, bring the right hand down, take the left arm up. See, I'm straightening this leg, right knee bends. You feel the stretch on the outside of the hip, outside of the knee, getting that external hip flexor. And then bring your hand down, breathe out. Big breath in, good breath out. Soft little bend in the knees, roll up slowly, take your time. As you're nice and strong here, let's come up to standing. You can face forward here. We just take a moment to balance. We've gotten some strength in the legs. I want you to feel both feet pressed down, belly button pulls in, shoulders back. And then you're going to bring your right foot inside the leg, just practicing a tree pose today. So you can put the foot inside the ankle, you can let those toes touch. Just keep everything pulled in, chest lifted, shoulders right over your hips. And then if you feel like it, go ahead and put the foot inside the leg. Hands to heart. Now if you need more balance here, I want you to lift up through the top of the head. And take the arms out, turn the palms up. Just keep a softness in your shoulders. And then take your left arm up and over to the side. So I've got like a C shape here. Drawing your shoulders down your back and then bow the ribs out to the left. Take the arms out to the side again. Feel that little bit of sway maybe. And then come on down. Let's do the other side. So just get nice and steady here. The legs are strong. We've woken them up in those warrior poses. We're going to bring the foot inside the leg somewhere, not on the knee. So above or below the knee. And if balance is not on your side today, that is okay. That's where we just accept and move on. Maybe you keep trying, but you find a nice comfortable space. Draw belly in. You're pressing the foot and the leg together. Lifting up through the chest, and then take your arms out to the side. Again, shoulders are down, inner elbows are facing up, palms facing up. And then C shape over to the left. Right arm lifts. Reach, reach, reach. And then bring the arm back out. We'll come down easily. Let's shake out the arms. Shake out everything. One of my favorite moves, there's no yoga move for it. There's no yoga title for it. You're going to do big hip circles. It's like hula hoop. I don't think anybody can say this doesn't feel good. So just make your movement as big or as little as feels good. Just stretching the back, letting everything move, and then reverse that circle. Hips go forward and then back really slowly. We're just kind of letting the upper leg bone move in the hip socket, getting some low belly stretch, some back body, low back. And then keep your feet wide. We're going to forward fold here. Soften your knees. Let your torso feel nice and heavy here. Deep breath in the nose and then out of the mouth, just nicely releasing. And then go ahead and come on down to your seat. Take your left leg out long and your right knee in. We're going to sit up tall. If it feels good, take the leg across and then let's twist to the side. Releasing your low back. And then you can stay right here, but I want to give you a little option if you want to try. Hold on to the outside of your front foot and then take it out to the side. And then you can take this hand to the back. The challenge is to sit up nice and tall, keep your core strong without leaning back. So this is what it looks like from the side, right here. Maybe you're looking over your back shoulder, but you want to, again, lift, 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 lengthen from low back. And then bring it in, and then take the legs out and just kind of shake it out. We're gonna do the other side. Your right leg stays long. You're gonna bend the left knee, sit up tall. Maybe cross the foot over the leg, hug it in. You're gonna feel the outside of your hip, and then we rotate and twist. Just only going as far as feels good. Find that edge of your stretch. Take a deep breath in, let yourself pause. As you exhale, you might get a little more rotation. No rush. And then if you want to try the seated balance here, you'll hold on to the outside of your foot, press out through the heel, maybe take the arm to the back. And I'll turn to the side for you. And you could even just keep the knee bent, work on lifting up through the chest, because I don't want you to round into your back. This is where I want you to keep and practice all that strength in your spine. So maybe a little bend, or the leg is straight, and you're taking it just across the midline. Deep breath in and out. And then release. Let's bring the soles of the feet together here, sitting up tall. And then forward fold. Coming forward only as much as feels good. No roundness in the upper back. Just look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Feel the stretch. Feel the space. Just give yourself 2 breaths here. And then we'll roll up slowly, sitting comfortably across the ankles. We'll bring the top of the head over to the side, and then find a comfortable spot for your chin to go. Maybe take the arm out to the side. You can make some elbow circles here so that we're not taxing the shoulder a lot. Just nice big shoulder circles. Elbow, pretend the elbow has a paintbrush on it and you're making a circle on the side of the room. Maybe come to stillness here. Take a deep breath in and out. And then release. Let's do the other side. Top of the head over to the left, stretching the right side of the neck. And then elbow circles. You want to go really slowly here because you might find a little spot that's a little tender, so you'll want to pause there. Be easy with the shoulders. Find that good spot and just take a moment to pause, breathe in, and breathe out. And then come back. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. Let's take a seated stretch, arms overhead. We're going to go to the side, right hand down, left arm goes over, just bowing the ribs out to the side. Again, soften your shoulder, let it relax from your ear. And then go to the other side. You're rooting down through your right hip as you reach to the left. And then come on up. Hands to your legs is kind of like our standing hip circles. You're just going to circle the torso forward and back. And then switch. Go forward and back. Now just come to sitting for a moment. Let's close the eyes, focusing on stillness. Deep breath all the way to the low belly and all the way out. Just allow yourself to be quiet here in the body without any movement. Notice, even like me, I start to fidget, or I start to adjust the watch or adjust my seat. So let's focus on just being still in the body and being okay with that stillness, knowing that it has so much benefit for us. Focus on the breath as it comes in and out. You've got 3 breaths here. Allow yourself to relax all the muscles of the face. Let's go ahead and turn the palms up. Take a deep breath in and bring your hands to your heart. Thank yourself for taking care of you, taking care of your body, your mind, and all that is good inside of you. Let's take a deep breath in and fill up with goodness. And as you exhale, you let go of anything you don't need for the rest of your day, your weekend, your week, whatever. Let it go. Let's practice that one more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. We'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye.